Vision, spreading gospel all over the world.
Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon all over the world. Praise God and let His name be praised all over the world. My name is Stacy Aoko and this is The Coach. And today I have a very interesting talk, or maybe I just started the segment. It's all about starting or living in the present moment, living the life in the present moment. And we are going to discuss different topics here on the Coach Show. Different inspiration, religious, economical, politics, and different as long as we are going to sit on the couch and have a good conversation. So the biggest secret of health for both mind and your body is not mourn for the past or worry about the future or anticipate trouble, but to live in the present moment wisely and honestly. So we are going to talk about living in the present moment. So catch me live here at Shakaina TV. You are so welcomed. We share widely, subscribe the button, I will click on the notification button, subscribe, like and share all over the world so that we know how to live in the present moment. Because you find in this type of world, like right now in Kenya, the economy is a bit tough and you find yourself living in the past. So we want to know, we want to understand how are we going to live in the present moment. And one of the basic thing, or one of the major thing that we need to do, we have a number, but we're going just to highlight one or two areas that we can know that you're living in the present moment, or we can learn on how to live in the present moment in this life we are now. So number one is remove unneeded possession. Do away with any unneeded possession, like removing items associated with the past memories and freeing yourself, allowing your past to go. So you are removing unneeded possession. Anything of the past, whether it is bad, that will make yourself, that will make your present torment you, that will make your present possess you and take you back. Remove it. Don't deal with it again. And once the past is done, it has no power again. The past has no power again unless you want to cling on it, because the past will not bring life. I know to some point some people do say that the past counts for the future, but in this sense, you can imagine someone having a bad past or a negative past. When you cling it to the future or for tomorrow or at that time, you have destroyed your day, you have destroyed the future, or you have destroyed that time. So do away with the power of the past and focus on the power of today to bring life to the moment of your life. So viewer, it is very important that we focus on the moment. This is something that has really affected different people, young people, elderly, of different professionalism, and it has been a baggage. You find yourself entering into depression. You find yourself being in a lot of stress. Why? You have hold on to the past. And scientifically, you find yourself that your mind, psychologically, you are not healthy. Your body itself, it's not healthy. And you're even present, it is not healthy because you're totally tormented. So number two, it's very simple. Put on a smile. Okay. So each day when a new day comes, when the sun has risen, put on a smile. Because there's so many things that the day comes with. The day comes with light, the day comes with laughter, a day comes with sorrows, a day comes with good news. So, but the kind of attitude that you put in that day, it's what will determine how the day will be or how the moment will be. So I'm encouraging each and every person, whether young, a child, an elderly person, be optimistic. Keep it optimistic. Smile all the way. Smile to the moment. Smile to the day. Be very intentional about everything that you do, because you find yourself, remember now, if you have not done away, if you have not removed everything of the past, you'll miss a smile. But imagine that you have removed every unneeded possession of the past, and then you have now this beautiful smile that you're putting in your present day or in your present moment. So it's something that is, you can do it every day. It's something that you really need to learn to do it every day, to pause out or to do away with the negative energy. So one interesting, maybe the third interesting point or key that I'll encourage you is that fully appreciate the moment of today. At times in life, you get maybe let me say a birthday. Everybody is always pleased and everybody is always happy on the birthdays. You find yourself celebrating, you find yourself enjoying with your friends. It's all about celebration and partying and having a good time. So if it is not your birthday, or maybe you have a bad day at work, your boss has been on your neck, things are not okay, things are tough and hard, but now I'll encourage you that soak in as much of today as you possibly can. Like soak in, because the day can be full of dramas, can be full of disappointment, sorrows, emotions, triumph, each and everything. But soak in. Know how to fully appreciate. Soak it in. A day has been good. Soak it in. A day has been full of sorrow. Soak it in and appreciate it, because it has given you a lesson of the moment. So this is one of the daily lives. In our daily lives, so many things happens at the moment present, like today. Maybe someone has not made you happy. Soak it in, appreciate it. So be often not to forget what today or that moment has given you in your life. Okay, and learn to appreciate every kind of feeling, every kind of attitude that the day has brought. Remember, there's an attitude that you bring to the day, and there's an attitude that the day gives back, like it's a vice versa thing. Another point is something that goes really hand in hand with what you just talked before about fully appreciating the moment of today. Like forgiving the past. Forgive the past. The past that hurts. Okay? Forgive the past that hurts. Like maybe yesterday was full of sorrowness and a lot of bad news, a lot of baggage, every negative thing that yesterday had given to me. But I am not allowed, or it is not good for you to carry it forward. Forgive the past that hurts. If the yesterday had given me good news, triumph, victory, and all of that I will soak it in and appreciate. I'm not telling you not to appreciate the sorrows that came yesterday. No, soak it in and appreciate it truly and the way it is. But this one is forget about the past that hurts. If you are harboring towards another human being, if you have that hard feeling about another person, whether it's a friend, workmate, family member, because it hurts. The past might hurt, but choose to forgive and move on. That statement is always hard to do, especially to mortals, but choose to forgive and move on. Why? Because the harm was there. Maybe the harm was their fault, or whatever they didn't seem right, but allowing it to impact in your mood today. it's all about you. If you allow the attitude, if you allow the mood to impact your today, then it is you who has decided so. So let's go and choose the present moment. Let's go and remove every harboring situation, every harboring feeling, every harboring effect that may lead to making the day be a downfall, or making the day have bad attitude, bad feeling, bad moment. Because the moment you have right now, it's what will give you the best. Like the day will end you having a better life. Because have you ever heard that someone's life has just changed in a certain moment? That is what I'm talking about. So these things go hand in hand. And then something else is love what you do. Love the job you're doing. Love the kind of things you're doing. Love it. If you feel that you don't love it, stop. Go and look for something that you really love. You enjoy doing it without feeling that it is a baggage, without feeling that it's a headache, without feeling that you're being pushed. So it's not about surviving. It's about you enjoying doing what you like, and enjoying to do what you love. Because there's this thing that I'm just surviving in this job area, I am just surviving here because I don't have any other option. Or if it is at work, I will really wish that Friday could just reach and it is Monday. So you have this anxiety of Friday, and you're just back from the weekend. You just from the weekend, you've come back to your office. You're not comfortable with this work. You are not happy at all. So love your job. If you feel that the job you're doing is not right, you're not comfortable with it, you're not loving it, go for what you love. Amen. So also find something that you appreciate and something that appreciates you too. Don't go and do engineering and you don't love it, you don't appreciate it, it won't appreciate you. So this life is all about vice versa. Whatever you give is whatever you take, whatever you receive. Dream about the future at work today. So basically it's all about the moment, living the present, the moment of today. So dream about the future, but work today. Work hard today. It is very nice and very possible, very important to have a dream. It is very basic for each and every human being in this earth or in this world to have a dream. I'm very sure that every person growing, you'll find that when a child is growing, you ask him or her, what do you want to become when you grow up? But now, if you have a dream of becoming a pilot, and then you don't work hard for it today, you have done zero work. So, dream big, set goals, plans, the plans. Have someone write down, you want to achieve this and that, but work hard today. Because the work hard that you do today is what you'll achieve in your future, is what you'll achieve in the dream that you've always longed for, that you had planned for. Always, working hard is always the first step to take. If I want to be a pilot, number one, I have to succeed in my education. I have to have the love for being a pilot. I need to set my mind, and I need to work hard. In all these things, it's all about working hard, pushing harder to achieve my dream. And don't allow dreaming about tomorrow to replace the living in the moment. Let me repeat that again. Don't allow dreaming about tomorrow to replace living in the moment. Dreaming about the future is only productive when you combine action and you take it for today. You combine action for today. That is the only way that dreaming will become very possible. So ladies and gentlemen, let us dream about the future, but work for today. It is very essential, because even being a media personality, it's something that maybe I've been wishing to become one, but now I don't work on it. I just sit on it. I will never get that dream come true. I will never have it come true. It will never be an achievable deal. Okay. And also, don't, as much as we talked about forget about the past, remember, forget about the past that hurts, but also don't dwell on the past accomplishments. Now, this is you forgive and forget about the past that hurts, but this one now is don't dwell on the past accomplishment. Maybe you did something and you achieved one or two, three things in the past. Don't dwell on something that you achieved. Go for something new that you're supposed to achieve. When you achieved something yesterday and you got your reward, today is another day that you need to achieve your goal. You need to achieve whatever you want. If you're still talking about what you did yesterday, if you're still there that I did this and that yesterday, last week, I did this and that the other night, you haven't done much today. You'll keep on talking about yesterday and you forget about today, what you're supposed, on something that you're supposed to do today. Remember, today needs an achievement. Today needs a goal. Today needs something greater, you see. So don't forget about today. Leave alone the achievements done yesterday. You did well, congratulations. An achievement came. You got your dream, you got your goal, the plans went tick, fine. But now, what about today? If you put your thoughts all about yesterday night, all about last week, then this day you will not do anything. You will not have achieved anything, because there's a lot of plenty things to do. There's a lot of plenty things to build today. There's a lot of mansions you need to build today. There's a lot of new things, new idea that you need to work for today. So when you work for today, you'll be cherishing the day. Okay? And then stop worrying. Stop having a lot of worries. I understand in one or two ways it is very prone, it is very evident, it is very, very okay for one to have worries. But also, it is not correct to be worried. Why? You can't fully appreciate today if you're always worried. You can't appreciate whatever you're doing today if you're always complaining. If you worry too much and you're like, I'm so worried, you cannot achieve it. You cannot appreciate the day. And remember the first point we talked about, that whatever you give the day, the kind of attitude you give the day is what the day will give back to you. It's a vice versa. So, don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about what will come. Don't worry. You do your work. Work hard for today. Realize that tomorrow is going to happen whether you worry. I love that statement, that whether you like it or not, whether you worry, whether you don't worry, whether you're happy, do you realize that tomorrow will still come? Do you realize that tomorrow is going to happen? Tomorrow is going to be there. The sun will still rise and tomorrow will come. So even if you worry, you're not going to hinder tomorrow to come. It will surely come, and it is you to determine. Are you going to worry to put down the day, or you're going to stand hard and work for today and achieve whatever you have for today? Okay? And lastly is, no, somehow lastly, second last or third last, I think. Think beyond all solutions to problem. Think beyond all solution to problem. Like for instance, yesterday you heard a problem and you solved it amicably. You solved it very well. You solved it with a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. But now, today, it's another problem that has come today. You won't take the last solution to solve the solution of today. It's kind of different. So think beyond the old solution to the problem. It might be the same problem that came today, but the same solution won't work for today. So you can imagine that there's one gentleman that say that our world is changing so fast, and if you realize very well that most of yesterday's solution cannot solve today's solution, cannot solve today's problem. Okay, they are no longer, actually he said, they are no longer right answers for today. The solutions that you had for yesterday are no longer right for today's problem. So don't get locked into but that's how we've been doing. That's how we've been doing. That this is the way I used to do. This is how I used to solve my things, because how you solve it yesterday is not the right answer to solve today. So yesterday's solutions are not today's solutions. I want you to mark that yesterday's solutions are not today's solutions. So there are certainly different ways that you really need to think beyond and come up with today's solutions. Okay? And also conquer the addiction. We can understand that we have different kind of addictions in our life. It's not all about drugs, but we have a lot of addictions that our mental life is really suffering from the mental addictions. So, whether it is mental addictions, physical addictions, marital addictions, there's so many types of addictions. But we need to conquer them. We need to come up with solutions to conquer the addictions that you're suffering from. So, first of all, any kind of addiction is something that is holding you hostage in your life, something that you cannot run away from, something that you cannot keep away from, something that is stealing you, it is holding you intact. That is what is calling addiction. So they keep you from living a complete free life. That is addiction. There are so many kind of addiction. Maybe let's say drugs, or maybe say mental addiction. There are some things that when they enter into your head, you say, this is me, this is how I walk, this is how I do things. But you find you're not free. You're not living a free life. So remove your focus from the moment. Remove your focus from the addictions that you are going through, because they will temper with your focus of the moment. They will temper with your focus of today. They will temper with your focus of your life. And remember, today is your life. Okay? So, remove their influence over your life. Allow yourself to live in the moment addiction free. Allow yourself to be free. Remove yourself in every kind of addiction that hold on to your life. You feel you're not free. Any kind. It can be emotional. It can be mental. It can be psychological, physical, marital, in your any kind, drugs, anywhere, sexual. Remove everything. Remove everything that you feel it is an addiction in your life. And child of God, if you try and look at all these ways that I've given you to live in the present life, you'll find that it is easy. Like, you learn that it's easy on how to pick out what that we have been doing as normal human beings, and we find ourselves not living the right way today. That's as much as we put aside spiritual life and we look at it clearly and saying, yes, I myself, I need to do away with this. So you pick that out. I need to put this inside so that today will be fruitful. Today will come out adventurous. today will be a living moment that you've lived in your life. So learning how to live in the present moment is an essential ingredient in a happy life. Being in Christ is one of the reasons for you to live a happy life, but also you need to look at yourself, look at your life and see, am I living a happy life? Pick out, pinpoint what you feel. There's this certain person that was saying that write down everything that you feel that are the negative side and the possibly positive side of you. So work on the negative side. Okay? Work on the negative side. So work on the negative side and just look, how are you going to overcome the negative side and how are you going to conquer the positive side? Because once you're concentrating on the negative side and leave alone the positive side, there's how that the positive will come and come down. So let us learn ourselves, understand ourselves, know who we are, and live a happy life. Living in the present momentum is equals to living a happy life. Let me put it like this. Jesus Christ plus living in the present momentum equals to a happy life. So child of God, thank you so much for joining me in this Era the Coach. And every day we'll be having this session on learning on different aspects of life, inspirational, education, business, politics, anywhere that we find ourselves here on the Coach. Have a lovely day. My name is TC Out.